BNP Paribas downgrading Carvana to neutral from Outperform. That downgrade coming just days after competitor Shift Technologies filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Shares of Carvana, I should say, down about 10.5%. And the analyst over at BNP Paribas was one of the only two left that had a buy equivalent rating. Yeah. And to be fair, the shares are up, 600% this year? Yeah. But they are down. They came public back in 2020 at $45 a share, and they're down about 25% still since.
So this analyst had been outperformed since October 2020. Long-time bull. Now moves to the sidelines with a neutral. Price target goes to 37. Less confident, the analyst says, now in the unit growth. And by the way, so now that he's to the sidelines, you have just one bull left on the street. I don't know if is that a contrarian indicator? I don't know. Is that?
I mean, it's already up 600% this year, so
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Carvana has just had a very volatile, tricky period of time that has governed it. We are also watching Netflix today. Netflix says it's going to open branded retail stores that are going to be called Netflix House. This, according to Bloomberg. The streaming giant will have venues that will feature a mix of retail, dining, and live experiences. The share's down a little bit today, about 1.25%. But, you know, there were some wags on Twitter who were saying, you mean like a Blockbuster? But I think it's going to be more like a...
Come on, there's dining, apparently.
Yeah, what is this going to... I don't know.
There's not a ton of details here. There's not a ton of details. I mean, maybe it's like, it's going to be some retail, some dining, some live experiences. We have a lot. It's sort of the evolution of Netflix. So the DVD to streaming, and now maybe a Squid Game store.
Like a Hard Rock Cafe, maybe, but like for movies and shows from Netflix.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
What's also, the company has had some pop-ups. Something called the Queen's Ball, a Bridgerton experience, where I guess you go, I don't know if people dress up, but you can go and hear music like you hear in the show and dance and drink. So what strikes me about this is that it does seem, at least from what I've seen initially, decidedly grown up, right? You think of, so it's not like it's going to be competing directly with, say, a Disney type product, a parks product. It seems like it is going to be more adult aiming. And if you think about the ecosystem that exists not just around Netflix shows, but you think about the recaps that you read, the Easter eggs, there's so much of an ecosystem around many shows. It kind of makes sense that you would then be able to transport that into that's what fuels the likes of Comic-Con, for example, right? Where people gather in person to discuss things that they have read or watched or followed. So I don't know, it's sort of an intriguing concept.
I mean, you mentioned Disney, which is a great example. There's an entertainment company, theme parks, clothing, leveraging the IP, leveraging the characters. If you came to my house, you would see how well it's working. Frozen everything from blankets to toothbrushes. And listen, Netflix looking for different revenue streams. You could argue, why not try this? It'll be interesting, though, who is the target audience?
Yeah. Well, how many Hellfire Club T-shirts have you seen, right, from Stranger Things? Like, you do see...
Well, they've got the merch shop. I know,
you just discovered the online merch shop.
I got sleeping bags here. I got whatever you need.